Hey there, Postal here. So last week, was it even last week? Was it Friday? Something like that. I took this bad boy out, the F-6U, the Pirate. Today I'm going to go for its much more loved brother from another mother. This plane, the reason they're brothers is they both are a spin-off of the F-2G. Can go to the F-94, which most people go down. F-6U, I mean, most people might have that as well, but you don't see it out on the you certainly don't see it out on the playing grounds, so to speak. So they both come off of this particular plane, the F-2G, which is a keeper in my opinion. Awesome plane, great top speed, pretty good maneuverability, okay enough for what it's got. Huge bomb, good rockets, all around well utilitarian, I don't know what I was trying to say there, multi-role plane. F-94 is definitely the more popular of the two Tier 9s that you can get from that, but why is that, right? Well, for anybody unfamiliar with it, you'll notice, you can actually even see it in there, there's only one freaking gun hole. That kind of just sounds odd. There's a minigun in there, and you'll notice in the gameplay, this gun is freaking awesome. Well, it's unique. I can't say it's awesome. There's a lot of good benefits of it. There's also one huge downfall of this particular gun, and that is that there is one of them. Where with a lot of other planes, especially American planes, you can kind of spray a lot of bullets that might not do a lot of damage, but at least you're spraying a large area. The M61 Vulcan does 800 damage per second. Ridiculous, right? 3,000 rounds per minute. Decent range of 2,700 feet, but it's only one, so you've really got to be, you're kind of using like a laser pointer. But I think that's got to be the reason why most people like this particular plane. Otherwise, it's a well-balanced plane, got good airspeed. It's pretty lacking on maneuverability and altitude performance, but that gun, I mean, a fun gun can make a good plane, right? We've talked about that in previous videos. So it also has these air-to-air rockets, which, you know, as the name states, are good for taking down enemy aircraft. So you're going from an F-2G that has awesome ground armament to something that has no ground armament, and eventually going to an F-7U, which is the plane after this, that has, you know, has more ground armament. So it's this is kind of the odd duck in the line, to be honest. This and the F-6U, most people think of the F-6U as the odd duck, but this is no less of an odd duck. But yeah, let's stop jibber-jabbering, or whatever the kids are saying nowadays. Kids never said that nowadays. But let's hop into a battle. Alright, so we've got the F-94D multi-role plane. Let's take a look at what we can do here. We've got on the enemy team, so I got Tempest. Lock is pretty good. Got two Tempests. Alright.
You are approaching the front line. Off we go.
This Tempest can certainly outmaneuver me. We got on our team. Got a heavy fighter and a ground pounder. Let's go ahead and take over ye old comm center first. Oh, I should have gotten out here first, huh? Use my laser pointer here. Tear him up. Slow it down. Man, you're dead quick. Oh man, this guy really wants me, huh? I knew somebody would come to my rescue. Alright, let's go ahead and get this P228. I couldn't turn around. I shouldn't have... didn't want to get into a just circle turn fight, because I'd lose that even versus a air defense bot. Alright. Guess I didn't have enough hit points to survive that. I figured I could have taken a couple shots, but both these shots hit me right on the face, so let's go ahead and help take the center, I suppose. What we got, bombers, and that's it. So it'll be just me over here doing me over here kind of stuff. Let's use my laser pointer. Biggest problem with this gun, well, there's actually a few problems with this gun. One is there's only one of them. Two is when it overheats, it overheats very often. Let's just say that. The good thing about this gun is that, yeah, it overheats often, but it actually cools down pretty quickly. I was gonna say, am I getting stuck between the two humans? The other Tempest on me now. Alright, it's all good. Got bombers coming in, so we're gonna get the center. It's just how quickly are we gonna get the center. Should be pretty darn quickly at this point, so let's go ahead and get this garrison. Toasted. Maybe not getting it very quickly. Thought we'd be getting it quicker. They're doing a pretty good job of defending. So you'll notice this gun is overheating pretty quickly. But I'm able to, you know, just let off the freaking gun. Okay. Wrong button there. Holy crap. He's got pits falling off his plane. Oh, dang it. Let's see if we can turn around and get this bat wing. That would be a no. Okay. Maybe I hit him with one. It's just a spray of bullets. Kind of hope they take over the mining facility or something. Slow down a little bit so I get time to hit him.
Be advised, a line of thunderstorms is approaching. We'll soon be unable
Over here,
to
this
provide
Tempest.
support. Do you copy? Over.
which under normal circumstances would be a bad thing to do, but he wasn't paying attention. Not getting any closer, am I?
That's it. There's no way to break through for you now. You're on your own.
They're on their own. Come on, we can hit you. Excellent. Fortunately now I'm like a million miles away from everybody else, but let's head to the center.
Way to go! Victory is close.
Of course, now be careful what you wish for, because now there's like 100 people in the center. And I'd like to keep the center, if at all possible. Good job there. Crap. I don't really want to get into a, just go. Let's see if I can just go. Nope. I feel like he only hit me with a couple bullets, but apparently he hit me with more, so. I was hoping to get away in time. We'll see how this particular battle holds out.
You've done what you could. Go back to base.
Alright, so that was a defeat in the F-94D, excuse me, 17 frags. Kind of one of those situations, be careful what you wish for. What at the end there, or not the end, halfway in, was wishing that they got the mining facility so they could start picking up some points so we could get some more personal points. Which, yay, happened, but we ended up losing because of it. I didn't think that we would, be losing as many sectors as we did. When I went and chased down that heavy fighter near the end to go and defend the comm center, I think it was a bad move on my part. I took myself out of the battle for one kill where I should have stayed towards the center. Yeah, and unfortunately with with the 262 and the F-94D, neither of them are really good at taking over the ground sectors of ground part of a sector. They're great at taking care of the things in the air. I mean, the 262 does have bombs, but its rockets are air-to-air, just like the F-94Ds. The Aero Viking and Lockjan on the other side did really well at flipping those sectors, and so kudos to them for sure. They won that game more than we lost that game, if that makes sense. But hopefully this particular game showed you why people really love the F-94D. It's a great plane, right? And if played properly, and again I should have played a little bit differently at the end there to actually win that battle, but if played properly, you can really do some damage, both literally and figuratively. The gun is awesome. Just make sure you're on target with it. I've set up to have as much marksmanship as possible. I've got Demolition Expert on this as well, but that's more for the F7U. And I put Demolition Expert on this for the F2G because getting extra damage with the bombs and rockets in that plane was awesome. But the rockets, make sure you remember you've got them. They work really well when somebody's trying to come head on at you. And otherwise, you just need to make sure that you try to stay away from people that can get behind you. Towards the end there, I had to get in the middle of the battle a little bit. I was able to take out a few planes. But that's ultimately what killed me and cost us the battle. So, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed this particular battle. It's by far not the best game I've had in the F-94D. Now how I'm having to set up videos is, play a few battles in a particular plane and try to get a decent game out of it. Hopefully in the future I will be able to just start recording all of my battles, and that way I can cut out obviously the mediocre ones and keep the really good ones for future. I know I've had an ace in this particular game, in this particular plane. I know you guys can as well. It's a multi-role that's built for air-to-air combat, so getting an ace is not out of the out of the ordinary kind of situation, and I highly recommend. I'm sure you've seen videos. If you're watching this video, I'm sure you've already seen videos on the F-94, but this plane is highly regarded because it is such a good plane. Again, hand in hand with everything that comes down this particular line. I've enjoyed the whole Corsair line. I would highly recommend to anybody that's wanting to learn multi-roles or just enjoy multi-roles, head on down this Corsair line. F4U1, I think I've kept this one, right? Yeah, so everything from tier 6 on I've kept, I'm gonna keep, and hopefully the F7U lives up to what these particular planes have built so far. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And otherwise, do you have the F-94D, and if so, how are you enjoying it? Are you one of the few people that don't like this particular plane, or are you enjoying it and kicking butt like everybody else? Have you gotten the F7U yet, and if so, how are you liking it? So thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day.